like in a hurry, but we need to finish at least half the vocabulary today, so like you can hurry up. Yeah, so here's the first word. On the second syllable, we're going to diverse. Diverse. Yeah, and here diverse is a synonym for the word multiple. Multiple. But if you say diverse, you also emphasize that there are many kinds of that kind of thing. So when you say diverse choices, you mean that there are different kinds of choices. Okay, yeah. But here the verb of the word diverse is a verb diversify. So like here the stress is also on the second syllable. Contribute together diversify. Yeah, thank you. So here the first example, contribute together New York is a very this word. Yeah, see, sorry, here on the first syllable, if you don't have the A or the Y, the words are ethnic. Yeah, ethnic means about the race. What do you think? So if you say ethnically, this means racial. It's okay? Yeah, so here, this word you can use again ethnically. Yeah, but here it but this word, if you say another word that you might read before, E-T-H-I-C, it's on the first syllable. This word is an ethnic. Yeah, ethnic is a word totally different from the word ethnic. Ethnic means about races. But ethic is a word that you mean some kind of moral standard you follow. Like when you are at work or when you are in an organization. In Chinese you might say 道德. So if you say like, my father has a very high working ethic for himself. 就我爸爸在工作上面对他自己有很高的要求。Working ethic means 工作伦理，或者你说工作要求。So like ethics means the moral standards for something. So like ethnic means about race. Ethic means the moral standards you have for your work. 所以这个是在跟我们说非常名词。So like 英文是在 working ethic 工作伦理 ，but like ethnic means about race 一个当形容词，这个当名词。Yeah, it's okay for you. So here, this word we usually get ethnically. Yeah, thank you. So here, if you say like a city is ethnically diverse, this means there are different races in that city. So like the Chinese explanation would be it's okay. Yeah. So if you say like New York is an ethnically diverse city, and there are different people from different from the world that live together in that area. Yeah, it's okay. So here this example we should use again. New York is a very ethnically diverse city. So do you think Taipei is an ethnically diverse city? Taipei. Have you ever been to Bangkok, Thailand, or Japan? I mean, like, what's the standard you have to assess or to tell whether a city is ethnically diverse? Like if you walk on the street, if you could see people like with different skin colors, if you could tell they are from different countries, maybe you could say that that area is ethnically diverse. But maybe in Taiwan, like if different people they are from different Aboriginal tribes, 从原住民的人, you can also say like maybe Taiwan is somehow ethnically diverse. But we are not talking about people from different countries. We are talking about people from different geographical regions on our island, like that. It's okay. Yeah. The second example, the company has trying to diversify its business. So when you say diversify the business, what does that mean? Make a guess. Like, for example, now the company originally it sold drinks, but now it's trying to sell food also. So when you say the company is trying to diversify its business, the Chinese meaning would be what? You originally was working on something, then you started to do something else. Different directions would be this. It's okay, yeah. So it means that like diversify your business, you mean start to work on different fields inside your company. It's okay. And here the third example, does television reflect the cultural diversity of the country? So if you say reflect, may I ask you the word reflect? This is what we learned before. Peter, may I ask you what the word reflect means? Yeah, you're right, Fanny. So like if you say the television or the TV programs in that country reflect the cultural diversity, you mean different characteristics of the culture inside that country， 反映出了他们的文化。like that 多样性，所以这地方 diversity 这个字就从 diversify diversity， so they are all related words. It's okay. So diverse, multiple, diversify, make things multiple on different directions, and then diversity just means the variety of things that you can have in a company or in a place. It's okay. So here could you please read the third example together with television? Reflect the cultural diversity of the country. Yeah, so like here, if you say diversity, this means like different kinds of like things that you can have, maybe about an idea or like about the choices you can have. Okay, yeah. So like number 2 word on the second syllable is prediction. Yeah, you see, prediction I guess is not a new word. So like here, what is the word you have? Prediction. Predict. 这个地方可以问一下吗？在讲 predict 跟 prediction 之前，如果这边指的是预测的话，有一个字根在哪里？可以问一下吗 ？If you say predict, then I guess now you might have some idea about the part pre. If you say preview or pre something, you mean you do something beforehand, before. So like pre means before. So like you can think of other words with the part dict inside. 10 seconds. Dict 可以这样子吗？应该有吧 ？Predict. Dict. Yeah, like that. A B, and then DICT. Dict. What else? Like, is there any word that you can think of like after this word dict? The book you use to look words up, yeah, dictionary. DICTIONARY. Yeah, dictionary. Yeah, dict 字根本就可以放在后面跟前面了 ，dictionary 应该还有吧？有一个 C 开头的。You can say your idea is totally different from mine. So like your idea is totally opposite to mine， 跟我的完全相反，当动词，冲突。conflict 可以 contradict， 有讲吗？没讲。Okay, yeah, it's okay. So here contra also means against. So like contradict means totally different from another thing， 跟谁是冲突的。So you can say like, if you say your idea is totally different from mine, you can say your idea contradicts mine. 所以 contradict 当动词 ，it's okay. 所以这地方的 contradict 是什么意思呢？应该从 dictionary 可以看一下，就那一本可以告诉你答案的书。所以 dict 就指的是 tell 或是 say。So like here, if you say, one person tries to tell what might happen soon before it really happens， 这个地方在事情发生之前就说 predict 预测，可这地方 predict 为什么是上？Because if you really like something a lot, ADD 这个地方是 double 字尾指的是 to， 就会一直去跟人家说这件事情。So for example, you might say if you are addicted to Korean drama, like the one featuring motorcycle, then you would keep telling people about that drama very often. So like 这个地方会一直跟人家说 addict， 以及 contra 就指的是 against， 所以这地方跟谁说相反的事情，跟谁冲突的意思。Yeah, you see? So here you please read the words together. Predict, addict, contradict. Yeah, so like contradict just mean like be opposite to another thing， 完全相反当动词用。So if you say contradictory, contradictory, contradictory just means something that is totally opposite to another thing. So yeah, you see, have any questions? 有哪个地方看不出来吗？addict 吗？因为 A 如果搭配一个字母的话，这个音是去做后面的事情，所以你看，比如说像attract。ATTRACT 也是 A 搭过一个字母，对不对？所以这地方稍微如果你可以辨别一下的话 ，track 是拉东西 ，track 是拉，所以去拉别人是去吸引别人。所以有时候你的字背多一点的话，你看到 A 再搭过一个字母，如果你真的忘记那个是什么意思的话，你至少可以辨别是去做后面的事情，比如说像帮助别人，assist ASSISE， 所以又看到 A 搭过字母，所以这地方就算你真的忘了这个意思。切一下的话，这边 assist 稍微想一下，可能这个地方稍微有点难。但这地方的 assist 指的是站，所以跟人家站在一起去帮助别人。那这个地方稍微有点 Yeah. So like you stand by somebody's side, really, so like you assist, insist, like persist, insist， 都是同一个字而已。但是会提醒大家啦，这个地方只是告诉你说，看到 A double 字母的时候，重点看后面，因为前面不会是，它只是一个组合的方式而已。Yeah, it's okay. So here the first translation question. Please spend 30 seconds on this one, and I will show you my suggestion. 这个地方要复习的句型是同位。什么意思呢？这边同意什么东西的预测，是关于这件事情的预测。所以这地方，如果我先提示你句型的话，建议你的句型的话会把预测放在前面。所以你说 I agree, many people 怎样怎样 ，the prediction 后面要把它放在后面当同位语。比如说，很多人同意地球是圆的这个事实。Many people agree with the fact that 这样可以吗？所以这个样子的 fact that, the news that, the story that, the report that 这个地方一个用法，我接你要讲的事情。It's okay, yeah. So on the blackboard is my suggestion. Yeah, so if you like finish your one, you can check mine on the blackboard. So like many people agree with the government's prediction that 这个句型要稍微记一下，因为这个句型通常在中文逻辑比较少见。你说我们昨天对于那个他赢得比赛的消息都很高兴。We were thrilled, we were surprised, we were excited about the news that she won the contest. 所以这样的句型中文的逻辑比较少，这很好用，因为是偏向比较少的句子。那后面这边是提醒你说 economy would improve。这边的改善你可能习惯会用被动态，因为中文的逻辑好像改善这件事情会用被动。是 improve 这个字在英文里面可以当主动，但这个字在 gets better。So if you say like many people agree with the government's prediction that the economy would get better， 所以这个地方你也可以用 would be improved 这个字被动态、主动态都可以。只是说你用主动态的话，就有点像强调说它会慢慢的好转，不一定是强调不一定是强调被怎么样怎么样。It's okay, yeah. And the second example, could you please read this together? It's not possible to. 这个字在第一个音节 accurately. So here you read the word again accurately. Yeah, predict the occurrence of earthquakes. 这个字可以问一下吗？Zoe may ask you like accurate, like make a guess. Do you remember the word accurate? Accurate. Like in your performance, you need to do every move accurately, correctly. 正确的 yeah. And here occurrence mean 发生的次数或是事件。So like here this would be like accurately predict the occurrence of something. Yeah. So like here accurately, correctly. Yeah. Occurrence just mean occur 发生 occurrence 就发生的事件。So you can say like海啸发生的 the frequency or the occurrence of the tsunami, it has always been the nightmare of people who live near the coast. 海啸的发生，所以什么什么的发生。如果你真的要强调 occurrence 的话，就是你要用的这样。It's okay. So here could you please read it up again? It's not possible to accurately predict the occurrence of earthquakes. Yeah, do you believe that we can really accurately predict the occurrence of earthquakes? I guess now many people, especially people in Japan, they are working hard to try to tell people like in advance, yeah, before an earthquake really hits. But I would say like how correct the prediction is still in doubt. Yeah, but like they are trying hard to do that. So you can never do this word. The first syllables are qualified. Qualified. Yeah, qualified to means 一个地方呢指的是自己符合，第二个是使别人符合。所以这个意思呢，第一个意思是比较少见，等一下提一下。那第二个呢，这地方容易指的是你的自公是资历的话，不是 quality 哦。这地方 quality 是品质，可是如果是你的资历的话，是另外一个字 qualification。所以 quality 是你记得的意思，指的是品质，但是 qualification 是你把给人家资格、给人家品质，就写成他的资历。 It's okay, yeah. So here the first example, would you please read the situation host to qualify? As a lawyer, as an engineer. Yeah, 这句话如果用中文那你翻，你也翻得出来，可是你翻的可能不是这个意思。Yeah, but like here this is the way we use it. I mean, in the English language, it's like after you go to the medical college 去医学院 and then you need to finish your internship. So you can say like at the end of my internship, I will qualify as a doctor. Or after I pass the exam, I will qualify as a lawyer. So if you say you qualify as somebody, in Chinese you would say, it's like you would get the qualification of somebody. 所以倒过来说，所以中文通常这样，英文这样意思会变成是取得什么资格，这样可以吗？所以这边就是有时候你就是为什么这边会有时候先跟你去因为有些东西如果让你翻。你也可以翻得出正确的句子，只是说如果用一个比较好的方法来说的话 ，you say somebody qualifies as another person. It's okay. So you say that you can also say I will get the qualification of a lawyer at the end of my internship. You can say that too, but be qualified as a person would be a better way to talk about your meaning. It's okay. Yeah. And the second example, would you please read this here? Are you qualified to? Administer drugs. Yeah, so when you say somebody who is qualified to, this means somebody could do that legally. 可是只是一个复习式。If you say administer drugs, what do you mean? Administer. Administer means you try to govern something, 去管理一件事情。But if you say administer drugs, maybe some of you are interested in this field. After you qualify as a pharmacist, you are qualified to administer drugs. So that means those people who are at the drugstore that will give you medicine legally. So here administer drugs 就是成你有开药的资格嘛。这个地方的 administer 就是管理，所以 administer drugs 也称为就是有点像我们说讲就是管理药品，就有点像药剂师的工作。So this is like a pharmacist. The word pharmacist. May I ask you? If we say pharmacist, how you spell the word pharmacist? Pharmacy, P-H-A-R-M-A-C-Y. So like pharmacist, just without Y and I-S-T. So if you say somebody who is a pharmacist, just mean the person who can administer drugs in a drugstore. It's okay, yeah, easy. So if you want to administer, 原本只是管理哦，所以要的 administer drugs 变成是可以管理里面的药品 ，yeah, it's okay. And another example of people together in this job. Experience counts for more than paper qualification. So like this is just a review or like an extra expression that you can learn. It means that something counts for more than another thing. You might say in the society, my parents often tell me interpersonal relationships count for more than my ability. Yeah, so if you say A counts for more than B, you mean A is more important than B. So like it counts for just means this. Yeah. 这个地方它会翻成这个，所以如果你说更有分量的话，那你就可以说来 count for more than，因为 count 本来就是数东西，对不对？所以数起来更多。count for 这是一个和谐的片语哦，所以如果你说对我来说，快乐比什么重要 ？For me, happiness counts for more than others' perceptions of me. 对别人的看法来说，我的快乐比较重要。So it's like A counts for more than B. This listens to me. It's okay. Yeah. So here, we that was together in this job. Experience counts for more than paper qualifications. Yeah. Thank you. Remember for this word, it's very easy on the last syllable. So reproduce. Reproduce. Yeah. Thank you. So here the first example. These plants can reproduce sexually. Yeah, so when you say sexually, you mean like with the opposite sex. If you say sexually, 加上变成没有的 so this means for some plants, they don't need plants of the opposite sex to help them. Yeah, you're right. What you say? Yeah, sexually means that without having the action of meeting the opposite sex. So like sexually means this. This means without the help of the opposite sex. So it is like some plants can do that. It's okay. And here the second example would be the one we use more often. 这个地方第一个字可以跟你讲啊，重音在第一个音节哦。So we say atmosphere. Yeah. So if you say the atmosphere of the novel is successfully reproduced in the movie, what do you mean? atmosphere means 气氛。So if you say successfully reproduced, you might say 那个小说的场景很成功的被，你不会说复制，你会说翻拍。Very close， 你会说 recreated. It's similar to recreated this. It's okay. 所以这个地方有 reproduce， 你可以用 recreated。所以这边第二个意思，你说翻拍或者复制的话，我可以称 copy。可是它写了一个多余意思，也蛮常用的。你说the scenes in the novel Harry Potter were reproduced beautifully in the movie。等于说呢，小说的场景被很成功的重现 ，like that. Okay. So like I guess like means you've watched one of the series of Hunger Games before. Right? So like you do agree that the scenes in the novels were reproduced accurately in the movie? Maybe not? Yeah. But what about how many of you have watched the movie Divergent? Divergent 有看过吗？分歧者。Yeah, 它不是有 not good. So like here like but did you read the novel? No, I didn't. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So okay, number 5, this word, yeah, it's very easy and unavailable. Yeah, it's very easy. 这个地方的反义词把 on 拿掉就是 available. So here, but I would say available is quite is a word we know already. So here, like, would you please read examples together? Do you have any double rooms? Available this weekend? Yeah. So when you say like any double rooms available, what do you mean? Double rooms. Yeah. Double rooms mean a room for 2 people, right? Double room. So like if you say double room available, you mean this. But my question is, like if you really go traveling, but not with your lover but with your friend, so like you don't really need a big bed together with a friend. It would be kind of awkward, right? So like what do you mean? What would you say if you need 2 beds in the same room? 如果你说double, sorry, yeah. If you say a double, yeah, you're right, a double bed, or a twin double bed, or a twin bed room. If you are traveling with your friend and you want 2 beds in the room, would you say a double bed or a twin bed? You know what I mean? If today you want 2 separate beds in the room, would you say I need a double bedroom or I need a twin bedroom? You would say I need a twin bedroom. So like twin bed means 2 separate beds. But if you say double bed, you mean 1 big bed for 2 people to sleep on together. So like if you don't use the right expression, you might need to sleep with your friend at night. So like if you say a double bedroom, you mean a big bed for 2 people. It's okay. Yeah, this is it. So you can move on. Number 6 is word on the second syllables and abrupt. Yeah, adjective. Sorry, abruptly and abrupt. So right here. By the way, do you recognize this animal? You know what it is? This is a very famous animal. You don't know yet? No idea? Really? This is not a sea. 这不是海豹，看出来了。Yeah, and this is a mermaid. This is what people call a mermaid. Yeah. So like here, this is a walrus. Yeah. I guess we call it 海 a walrus. 海牛来讲一下。海牛 yeah, walrus. So like here, this is what people call a mermaid. Yeah. So like here, some. Well, I don't know, like anyway. But here, for example, you know what abrupt departure. This is something you should never do when you go to an aquarium. You see, like if you making gestures to the animals in the tank, they will scream to you right away, and you will hurt them. They will bump into the glass right away. Anyway, so here's the first example called abrupt departure. Hey, ignore it. Yeah, ignore it. So I'm just going to show you how abrupt it really is. But here, the first example we use together for abrupt departure. Maybe you have done something to upset her. So if you say somebody's abrupt departure, the word departure means somebody's leaving a place. So like here, abrupt departure means leaving. So like here, 你可以说他的突然的离开，或者你也可以说有点不告而别的意思，可是没有到不告而别，just means somebody do not suddenly a place. Okay, yeah. So here the word depart. 当你去车站的时候，你看到 departure time 就指的是离站的时间 ，departure time， 所以 departure 是名词，就是离开。这可以讲。And here's a second example. This is a little bit different from the meaning in the book. If you say sorry, I didn't mean to be abrupt. What do you mean? If you say somebody who is abrupt, the person is sort of impolite or rude. So when you say somebody who is abrupt, you mean the person is this. Yeah. You just remember the word. 没有 EIS 的话是 不是 core 是 courteous. So when somebody who's courteous, the person is polite. Discourteous 不礼貌。It's okay for you. So here you really don't figure. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Sorry, I didn't mean to be so abrupt. Yeah, and here the second word, which we use together is courteous. 没有 this 的话，就是讲 courteous. Yeah, thank you. And number 7 this word, second syllable is arise. Yeah, 这个是 arise， 刚好这次跟 rise 跟 raise 稍微提一下，所以这地方的 arise 过去式是 arose， 分词是arisen。So here could you please read this together? Arise, arose, arisen. Yeah, thank you. 所以这个地方的 arise 就指的是发生，可是一般来说的话会是这样的用法。Could you please read the first example? Could you work on Saturday? Should the need arise? 这个地方 when you say something arises.Something happens. 所以这句话你看会讲说，Could we please come and work overtime if should the need arise? If we really need to. So if you say should the need arise, this is the expression you use to mean if there's really a need for something. 通常解释成如果真的有需要的话，这个should不是应该哦，这个小片指成说 should the possibility arise.You need to go see a doctor right away. 如果真的有可能的话，你要赶快去看医生。所以这个地方 should the need arise, should the possibility arise is the expression we use to mean when you really need to do something or when it's possible for you to need something. Okay, yeah. 那后面这个地方如果是第二个例子 ，the balloon gently up into the air. If there are 3 words, arise, rise, and raise, which one would you use? Arise, rise, and raise.The balloon gently up into the air. Arise, rise, or raise. 这地方如果是升起的话，应该是要用的是 rise 哦，所以这边过去式是 rose。所以这边是提醒你说，如果是之前你记得的 rise 的话，用法是这个 something goes up, but without pointing out the power of the others. 这地方如果你说物价飞涨，是自己。就是上升，所以这里不会有提到说使东西升起来，所以你会说 the price of things is rising 这样的用法。所以你说 something is rising, mean the price is rising, the price is going up. It's okay. But what about the second example? He, the window, and leaned out. If you say like 这个地方后面接受词的话 ，arise, rise 跟 raise 的话，应该用的是 raise 哦，所以这边应该是 you raise the window and lean out. 这样 lean out 就是往外伸出去看，所以这边的 raise 解释成 this.You lift something up. It's okay for you. So if you say like you raise something, you lift something. Okay. So here you please read the words together. Rise, rise, raise. Yeah. So here like something rises, something goes up. A raise B 把东西举起来。Arise just means happen or occurs. 所以这3个字在用的时候 ，arise 跟 rise 的用法很像，就指的是没有前面的主词，也就是东西自己升起来。It's okay. Yeah.So here, number 8, this word on the second last syllable is exaggeration. Yeah, 所以这地方的动词把 tion 拿掉 ，exaggerate， 重音会变成在第2个音节哦，所以可能要标一下。这个地方 exaggeration， 可是动词的话变成第2个音节 exaggerate， 在 add 上面 ，it's okay. So here, could you please read this together? Exaggerate. Yeah, thank you. So here, like, did it ever happen to you that the picture of the instant noodles looks totally different?From the things inside. So like here you can say that, yeah, you see that there's meat, but like really in the back there's no meat at all. So like you can say like sometimes the picture is an exaggeration of the things inside the instant noodles. You know what I mean? So when it's like the ad is exaggerated, 那个广告被夸大了 Yeah. So here the first example, if we read this together, it will be no exaggeration. To say that a word has a lie. So like you, if you say it is not exaggeration to say that, you mean what? 这样说这样做的话， 一点都不会怎样。So like if you say it is not exaggeration to say that blah blah blah. You mean like we all agree that it is blah blah blah. It's okay. So you say that it is not exaggeration to say that Taiwanese students really have to stay at school for a long time. Like, did you read the news? Like, maybe a month or 2 months ago. Like among all the students all over the world, you are the ones that have to stay at school like for the longest hours. Yeah, did you read that? But do you really agree that we should reduce the hours for you to stay at school? Yeah, I agree too. But like here, you know why it's difficult for you or for all of us to reduce the hours at school? You know why? 知道为什么学校的时数没办法下降？ No idea. Because we like to keep you at school. No, yeah, we don't like to do that. You know why? Because maybe one day when Jenny is the Minister of Education, yeah, this is part of Asian culture. Because like, I don't know, maybe Asian culture we would like to emphasize every subject at school, like starting from Chinese, English, math, geography, history, music. 家政怎么说 ？Home economics. 家庭的经济学 home economics, all the things. So like here, if you tell some teachers that, hey, like 我们可以把你们的课变成不要是必修吗 No, this means that you don't care about us. So we need to care about every subject. So that's the reason why we need to put every subject on the schedule. So that's the reason why you need to stay at school for so long. So this is part of the problem of Asian culture. Yeah, you know what I mean? 因为有的时候如果你看课表的话，其实很多东西可以变选修啦 even English. But like here, I don't know. Maybe one day when you become like someone in power, you can really make some change. 知道我的意思吗？就是说，因为现在我们的文化是每一科都要必修啊，就是 yeah, it's not really necessary, I think. Yeah, if you really like think like there could be some change you make, you can keep that in mind. And when you have a chance to speak about your ideas, you can make your voice heard. Yeah. So here the second example, should we really see the allegations? Exaggerated. Yeah, so when you say allegations, you mean accusations. Allegations, accusations. 指控。So the allegations were highly exaggerated means this. So you can say like, maybe when the scandal of the audio broke out, 当有的丑闻爆发的时候 like those people in charge 负责的人 they complained that the allegations were exaggerated, but it turned out, yeah, they are still guilty somehow. So if you say like the allegations were exaggerated, something's exaggerated, you mean like people sort of twist the truth of something. 扭曲的见识 It's okay, yeah. So here before we move on, please read the word again, allegations. Yeah, thank you. So that one just was very easy, like utmost. Yeah, utmost just means like the most, the biggest. So here the first example, the situation needs to be handled with utmost care. If you use a preposition to go with the word care, 这地方 in, for, with, or of. Make it this. In, with, for, or of. 用最大的努力, so you'll be with. Okay, so like with the utmost care. So we say you need to do something with the utmost care, you need to do something very carefully. Okay, yeah. Just like when you when you go on the graduation trip at the end of June, and you take selfies with some kind of animals, make sure you watch out. Yeah. So like here, the second example, particularly means she did her utmost to finish on time. So when we say you did your utmost to do something, means you tried your best. Yeah, so like when you did your utmost to do something, you try your best. So you can say like many of you, or like, yeah, I think many of you, like have done your utmost to put out a great show this coming Friday night. Yeah, so if you say like you did your utmost to do something, you try your best to do something. Okay, yeah. So here, number 10, sorry, yeah, we move on to spend 1.5 minutes on the exercises. So here we should the answers together. Yeah. So here car accidents often did you get the first word? Yeah, arise from drunk driving or carelessness. So 也说来自于什么样的原因 arise from? It's okay. The second though, even though it rained, the team still continued to play the soccer match. When you say match, this means the soccer game. So here the match is什么比赛? Yeah. So here like this would be an adverb. You get the word of roughly means suddenly, plus you, roughly, suddenly. Okay, yeah, the third example. We use the third example together when it comes to performing an experiment. Safety is always of the utmost importance. 这地方的when it comes to 一个小片语解释成当提到某事的时候 when it comes to. So it's like when it comes to traffic accidents, busy cities usually are talked about. 当提到交通事故的时候，大城市都会最常被讨论。It's okay, yeah. The fourth example, we use together the company was fined heavily for exaggerating the effectiveness of its products. When you say exaggerating the effectiveness, means 过度夸大产品的效果。所以这个地方，如果你说 effect 变成是什么东西的影响，所以这边如果是 effectiveness 的话，简成强调什么东西的效果。所以 we say like in the ad, the company emphasized the effectiveness of the product. 在那个广告里面呢，那个公司特别强调药品的疗效或是产品的效果。It's okay. And for example, when female turtles are ready to wait, did you catch the word? When female turtles are ready to reproduce. It's okay, yeah, reproduce. They swim to the shore to lay their eggs. When we hear like when you say you reproduce, you mean like give birth. Yeah. The next one. Can you read examples together these days? If job seekers don't have any qualifications. 这个地方加 s 会好一点，因为解释成说任何的资格，所以这地方的 qualification， 你可能看到 qualification， 你会觉得加 s 好像怪怪的，可是它解释成说好像不同的证书，所以因此来。I have many qualifications such as the certificate of cooking, the certificate of engineering, the certificate of formula designing, so like qualifications means different sort of certificates you have. Okay, yeah. And the next example, the item you want is now it went out of production in 2012. 没办法被用到 unavailable, yeah. And here the magazine covers a 多样的东西在。Range of topics from sports to science. The last one, ancient people observed the moon closely to make 预测 prediction. 这个地方稍微记一下，为什么会做预测的话，一般来说会直接加复数。所以因此来 many scientists are making predictions about the weather next week, but it has been so changeable that it will be very hard. 所以这地方的对什么东西做预测的话 ，make predictions about something. It's okay. Yeah. So can we talk about two more words? Yeah, okay, move on. So here number 10, this was on steep. So here the first example, which we really see there has been a steep increase in prices. 这个地方的 steep 就解释成快速的，所以另外一个字就是 sharp， 所以解释成这样的东西，物价飙涨。A steep, a sharp increase. So when you say there's a steep increase, a sharp decrease, means something goes up sharply， 很快速的，很陡的。那这地方第二个例句，就是例句就是一个 is a steep climb to the top of the mountain, but the view is worth it. So when you say something, you have a steep climb to a mountain, 这地方的 climb 不是当动词，解释成名词，解释成 the road you walk on in the region of the mountain， 等于说就是山路那段山路，所以这边的 climb 只是成爬的路程，所以就不是当动词的当名词呀。So you can say like the climb up to 象山 is actually not difficult. Have you ever go to 象山? Have you ever like been to 象山? 象山 What? 象山 Why? What? No, I don't. Really? So have you ever been to? I don't know. Like which mountain would you go to in Taipei? I could only think of 象山. Oh, what about 剑南山? No idea. 剑南山在大直那边啊。No idea. 在美丽华对面啊。You can go and watch you can go and see butterflies over there. No idea. Yeah. Anyway, we say like the climb in that mountain is easy. 明明那条路在那条山里面走的路不会很久。Yeah. Okay. So you can number 11 this word on the third syllable is agricultural. Agricultural. Yeah, thank you. And here it's a noun. 这个地方会移到第一个音节，会 say agriculture. 这个地方可以问一下吗？如果是 agriculture 跟 agriculture， 如果有一个字根的话，在后面哦，在前面哦，这地方的 culture 是文化，对不对？所以这地方的 agri 指的是 field， 关于土地的文化。agricultural， 所以 agri means field. So agriculture means the study on the land, and agriculture means about the land. Okay, so here the first example, we use this together. What are the supply of agricultural land is shrinking fast. 这个地方的 supply 指的是供应，而这边的 shrink 呢 shrink. After my T-shirt has been washed many times, it has shrunk a lot. 我的 T-shirt 被洗了几次以后已经缩水，所以这地方的 like here we say something is shrinking, you mean it is getting smaller or less in extent. It's okay. So you mean you can say like because we have used the land too much in the world, the supply of land. 这边的 supply 就是什么东西的供应，只是说对于农地的供应已经快速萎缩 like that. It's okay. So you do like one more translation exercise and we'll take a break. This. 这个句型要提醒的是这个随着什么的进步，所以你也可以用句子写，也可以用介词写，所以你可以说当什么什么在进步的时候，或是你比如说伴随着什么东西 ，It's okay. So can you try this and I will show you my suggestion. 这个地方的进步啊，你可能会想到 improvement， 可是有另外一个是大家学过的 A 开头的。比较好的，就只其实能说就是从好到更好，没有从不好到好。Improvement 你会有暗示说好像原本有些问题你把它改掉，而如果单纯指的是东西变得更好，科技越来越进步，不是代表科技以前不好，只是越来越进步。A 开头的有点像advance， 这个字好像学过，稍微也复习一下。So on the screen is my suggestion, and you can finish your translation and check yours with mine. Okay, so like here, 这边的 with the advances in agriculture， 其实是在什么方面的进步？所以这句话大家通常作文会写，所以我会建议大家就不要写了，因为好像之前在写那个家事的文章的时候，很多人说随着社会的进步，我们怎样怎样。可这句话通常已经是一个 presupposition， 已经是大家意思就是大家原本就认为是一个 common sense， 所以这句话其实虽然说翻译会请你练习，可是以后写作这句话就不用写，就比如说 with the advances of our society。It has been fairer to share jobs with my family members。这句话其实说出来的时候，就基本上就已经大家都同意的事情，所以有的时候这种句子在作文就可以不用说，因为这种就有点像是多写了。It's okay， 然后后面的比以前好很多 ，It's much better， 可以不用写 than before， 就直接 It's much better， 因为讲 It's much better 就指的是跟以前相比，相对来说嘛。It's okay， so here we usually come together with the advances。Agriculture, the quality of fruit is much better. 这地方最后可以问一件事吗？这边有人用 as 写吗 ？as 这个字 advance 一个小提就是可以当动词， 所以你可以说，如果你用 as 的话，就要变成是 as the agriculture advances， 或是 as the technology in agriculture advances， 在农业方面的科技在进步，所以这地方的 advance 可以当名词，指的是更好的改善，或当动词，指的是进步。Okay, yeah, this is it. All right. Like in number 11. Agricultural. Agriculture. Yeah, thank you. And here, like, how people move on here, this fruit. Wait, do you know the name of fruit? Yeah, So like in English we call it. Yeah, just dragon fruit. Yeah, dragon fruit. So this is like dragon fruit is from Southeast Asia, but now it is also one of the most important agricultural products in Taiwan. But here, like, 这地方我可以问一下吗？不是发音，要发音。哇，为什么没有发音？因为火龙果是台湾汲取的，因为它是东南亚的水果，所以本来火龙果是我们的本土的物种一样。所以我们只是看它的名称，哦，像火红的就火龙果一样的。不，可以问一下吗？如果你说我妈妈昨天买了一颗高丽菜，买了一颗水果，那个量词我可以问一下吗？因为你在取东西的时候，你说我昨天吃了一颗火龙果 ，I ate 一个量词 H 开头的。哦 ，ahead of 一颗 ahead of， 所以这不是好了。因为那个量词有时候稍微是很简单的，比如说我家，比如说我妈妈说冰箱还有一个高丽菜 ，My mom said there is still a head of cabbage in the refrigerator, so I can better be away with count that kind of thing. OK， 可是有另外一个学名，如果真的话是念 papaya， yeah， papaya not papaya is papaya is yeah, like papaya is a fruit from Southeast Asia, but now in Taiwan we tend to call it dragon fruit. Yeah. Dragon fruit. Anyway, number 12 is what refers to the use of pesticide. Yeah, so here pesticide is a word we already asked you. Side 这个字如果是跟的话，意思是 side 的 not side. So here we say side, kill 或是切，所以为什么 decide 就决定 decide 哦 ，here kill 或是切，所以为什么 decide 是决定的 ？D means apart， 所以你切蛋糕的时候，你下蛋糕之前，你要确定你要确定你要怎么分那个蛋糕，所以就是你决定要切了。Yeah, it's okay, easy. So here, please make 30 seconds translation. 这边的句型是宁可而不是。OK 吼，这是小故事的呀。然后蚊帐，帐不是 tent，tent 也 OK 了，可是这个地方的蚊帐我们就会直接用网子 net。那蚊子呢？呀，那个 mosquito 不是拼法稍微写一下吗？所以这个地方的宁可而不是的话，有不同的写法呀。然后后面的避免小虫叮它，有一个小片语就是避免做某事。On the screen is my suggestion. Yeah, so you use that she would rather use than， 或是应该你可以用的就是把 rather than 拿到后面也可以的。所以比如说 she， 可是对你然后用一下，比如说 she used mosquito nets rather than， yeah 也可以，但是 would rather than 或是点rather than， 或是你说 prefer to 也可以啦 ，she prefer to use mosquito nets instead of to 就直接讲句型，然后后面的 to prevent floods from 这个地方，如果你是要接动词的话 ，prevent floods from biting her。可是如果你说避免这样直接用 avoid 的话，就不能用 from， 就只能用 to avoid floods， 因为 avoid 就直接 avoid something。其他方法吗？没有，有的话可以直接讲一下，因为有些东西它。Even better, yeah. So from, but from stinging her, S-T-I-N-G-I-N-G. So like when you say something stings you, yeah, even better. So like it stings her, S-T-I-N-G. So from bugs, keep prevent bugs from stinging her. So then, yeah. So here, continue to example 2 的事物来对 use mosquito nets and pesticides to prevent bugs from biting her. Yeah, this is it. Okay. And before we take a break, just since we talk about mosquito nets, do you still use mosquito nets at home? No. You don't anymore, right? But like last year, do you have any relatives living in Tainan? Yeah, I mean like last year I have some relatives who live in Kaohsiung and they were really troubled by the mosquitoes there. But like here, then I found this online. This is real. This is real, not kidding. You know who invented this? Yeah, Japanese. The Japanese. You could never imagine how creative they could be. This is real. You can find this online. So this is like a mosquito suit, mosquito's net suit. But after I show this to you might wonder, okay, you know what this black line, these black lines mean? These are the zip. What? Yeah, you're right. The zippers. So if I ask you, if you wear this mosquito net suit, how you use the toilet?
直接上吧。
You see how soft they are?
万一上厕所蚊子飞进去拉起来，不对？
对啊，如果飞进去拉起来，它就一直在你的。
You need to wipe your butt first before you zip up your suit.
而且你这样的话，应该会很容易夹到屁股吧？